at GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.
Our first series was extremely one-sided, over with Boot picking up the win 2-0, but here in the Asia Minor qualifier we are to see if Alpha Red versus AOES can be any closer. My name is Hawker, here to bring you the action and no time to waste. KNTZ picks up the opening frag of the round here on Inferno. The kills just keep on coming. 7 chimes in with a double kill towards A Long. And this one is going to be over before it's even really begun. Olivia closes out the round win, and it's Alpha Red to pick up the pistol on Inferno, which is the choice of AOES. So I think this entire Southeast Asian qualifier does have a bit of a disparity between the invited teams and some of the teams who have made it through the open qualifier. Especially in that opening game, we saw Boot really dominate Virtual Genesis Anthrax, but here in this one, I think it's a bit closer. AOES are definitely a team that could put up a fight, and they're looking to do so, with Retzler finding the opening of the round. Quick trade comes back, though. Archaic not expecting the player so close on Banana. And it will go into a 4-on-4. Not a massive amount of investment from the T's into this round. The Singaporean side taking the safer approach. So as long as they can do a little bit of damage in this round, that's all they need. They wouldn't have been expecting to get the round win. Reverk, the 13-year-old talent for AOES, won't get anything done. It's into a 2-on-2. Neff finds another trade. Bomb will be recovered, but there's no way in hell they know that 7 is here, sitting patiently in position. This is such a strong spot. Gets the first frag, and Neff needs to find 2 kills. 3 bullets left here. He has to get the headshots. Doesn't find it. 1 bullet in the clip. Oh no, 2 players coming his way. There's nothing that Neff can do. It will be Alpha Red taking their second round win, but they took some casualties in the process. Heading into the first gun round, it will be Alpha Red with 1 or 2 weak weapons in the mix, and they've spent all their money into this round. So this is a real chance for AOES to try and get themselves going on their T side. Deep smoke down Banana allows Fox to push forwards. The MP9 making it obvious that he pushed up close, and he decides he's better off falling back. So Fox makes a lot of noise on Banana, just to try and sell that there's a lot of presence towards B. Then he rotates towards A, which is where the push is starting to come through. This could be a smart little decision here by Alpha Red. Just make loads of noise on Banana, make the opponents think A is weak, and then have a 4-man A stack ready to hold this one off. Olivia holding top mid, picks up 1, not the follow-up, and oh! Lenny turns around for a double kill. KNTZ on the site, they don't know he's here. He pulls the trigger too early. He cannot connect the kill. He really should have had at least 1 frag there, but unfortunately, it leaves Myrolls in the 1 versus 2. Just that one mistake being made, but gap in the smoke could be exploited. Myrolls taps off the head. He knows the next man is stuck on the site, but Archaic is biding his time. Myrolls moves forward, so many angles to clear. The man is on the right side, and Archaic gets the kill he needed. Myrolls had no clue where the man was. AOES end up winning the first gun round. So Alpha Red decide to go for the Force Buy, I think in part because you can see both teams have kind of questionable money into this one. Even AOES, who just won the round, only survived with one player, so they've got some Mac 10s in the mix. And at this point, whoever wins this round will surely force their opponents down to a weaker buy. Pretty pivotal round early into Inferno. Smoke goes down towards CT. Again, I was saying that Reverk is only 13 years old. Very young player, and AOES in general are a very young team. A lot of these guys are still teenagers. So definitely some potential here on the AOES roster. And with 45 seconds left on the clock, the B site hold hasn't got the best weaponry for the CTs. Fox has got the 5.7 in CT, and then Myrolls, well, they don't have anything because Reverk cracks open the bomb site. The Mac 10 just running through the smoke. Manages to get both of those kills, and that should be round almost over. Unless Alpha Red can find something pretty quickly in on this retake. The flash will go forwards. No push off the back of it. And AOES have got these crossfires locked down. Neff will just sit in towards water. Rettler's waiting at the back of the site. And the save call has already been made, but they don't have any nades. So Rettler could cause some issues, and he will land the shot. KNTZ trying to save this dig, but Rettler wants to find him and will get the insta headshot. Only the Mag 7 saved by Olivia. And this is AOES's chance to gain the lead. One Zeus bought for round number 5. Not too much for Alpha Red to work with, other than the saved Mag 7. Just looking at this map for Alpha Red, it's not been very successful for them recently. They are currently on a 3-map loss streak on this one, including a 16-3 defeat against MVP PK. Pretty bad loss there. And then a couple of losses against their fellow Thai team, Lucid Dream. Nice kill from Neff. Doesn't expect the second man on the boost, but I don't think the kills are coming in, even with the 4-man B stack. Nothing doing in this round. Olivia, who is statistically the best player for Alpha Red, will look to get some exit kills with the mag. And they're pushing towards him. This is a chance. There we go. That's an extra $900 and an AK, which can be recovered. So Olivia will be pretty happy with that. And you can see he is delighted. He will save in towards T-spawn. AOES are not close enough to close this one down, so Olivia will be fine. This also gives Olivia the opportunity to buy an AWP or to drop an AWP to a teammate, thanks to him saving the Kevlar and the AK. So that's something cool which could come through. And Olivia will be buying the AWP. That's what I was expecting. I just wanted to make sure that he would still be the primary AWPer for the team, and in this one, it looks like he is going to be taking the sniper, potentially peeking down mid. Not a bad spawn for it. No sniper on the other side, but the shot has not connected. Banana aggression coming through yet again. Alpha Red trying to sell the presence over towards Banana, and this is the exact same thing we saw from Alpha Red previously. It worked really well last time. They pretended to push down Banana and then rotated for a 4-man A stack. The question is, will AOES fall for it again? Unlikely, because Myrolls has spotted the players in towards the bottom of Banana. Second smoke deployed. I like that Myrolls is playing it pretty aggressive as well. He's jostling for position. He's taking fights. That really makes AOES feel like it's a strong B hold because he's playing so confidently. There's no way you'd expect there to be a 4-man A stack right now. So the Singaporean side will leave the bomb. Ooh, that could be costly. 35 seconds. You've got to get that bomb back. Oh, they don't know. They seem to have forgotten about it. Finally, Archaic will move back, but Myrolls is jiggling the angle, doesn't spot the man out, but the push is coming in towards A. Olivia in on the hold. The AWP does not connect. Player pushing forwards. Olivia doesn't have his gun out. KNTZ holding from pit will get 1 kill in reply. And even though Olivia's AWP has no impact from the site, the rest of the rifles towards A trade out successfully. And having the 4-man A stack in place meant that even though Olivia made that slight mistake, it didn't have any impact on the round. I'd love to see Alpha Red having the Thailand flag in game. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know why they haven't got that. Aren't there age restrictions? I guess not, because... I mean, according to HLTV anyway, he's 13 years old. The young Revoke. Nice opening from Myrolls, by the way. Continuing the aggressive stance on Banana, not wanting to give away that portion of the map. And again, Alpha Red are just going for what's been working for them. The 4-man A stack has worked well round after round. AOES don't figure out how to retake Banana control. And they are starting to group up around that A bomb site. Smoke goes down, but it's not quick enough. Rettler picks up the first headshot. Again, the bomb is quite far away from the action. Deep Smoke goes down Banana, but this time, AOES will try to put pressure on Myrolls. He is solo holding B, so he needs the early information. And in a perfect world, he needs to survive as well. Information gathered. Myrolls will fall back to safety. The counter flash slows things slightly, but it is going to be the push into B, and Myrolls doesn't have the support soon enough. Molly goes down. Myrolls picks up the first. He's standing in the flames, but he finds a second. Olivia in on the rotate, and Archaic will also go down. Nice rotate from Olivia. Picks up a couple of kills. I love the composure there from Myrolls as well. He realized, well, I'm stuck in this corner. There's no way I'm going to move out of the flames. So he just stands his ground, ends up getting 2 kills for it, realizing he just had to fight his way out of the corner. And Alpha Red gained the lead. And Olivia is starting to feel it with the AWP now. 9 kills to his name. Again, I said statistically he is the best player for the team. You can start to see why with opening fights like that. Again, only against the pistols, but I like the confidence that's being shown from these Alpha Red players. Ooh. Damage exchanged. That was actually a dink with the Deeg through the wall, I believe, as Myrolls went down to 38 health. Smoke deployed. They've snuck past that one. Flash comes in. Myrolls hungry for blood. Gets the first. Oh my god, what a spray down. Again, it's only the pistols, but it's still impressive nonetheless. I'm really enjoying how Myrolls is playing Banana right now. He looks very confident in his Banana play. You can clearly see that he will be the B bomb site anchor. And so far, he's shown a proficiency for that position. Aggression down mid. Oh man, the damage done to both players, but it's not going to matter. The trades are through into a 3 versus 3. Very awkward start to this round, but Alpha Red will have to spread their players thinly across the map, and that's a problem for the CTs. Those trade kills are much less likely. You can already see that Fox is being left alone on Banana. Myrolls is watching this position, and then Olivia has to take the solo fight in towards top mid, but my goodness, this is so risky. Olivia making the plays happen. Oh, he's gone for a bit too much. I thought for a second there he was going to get the follow-up. Doesn't happen, but Fox has heard those steps. He can push down Banana. He can give the information to Myrolls that it must be an A play. 55 seconds, Myrolls in on the off angle, repositions, and gets a bit more damage done. Oh, there we go. Fox is in position, swings out wide. The bomb was being planted in the open, and Fox secures the round win for Alpha Red. That's their 4th round win in a row. Really starting to show up here on Inferno. And again, quick reminder, this is the pick of AOES, so this is quite a strong start from Alpha Red. I will say, this is looking like a much more competitive game than our opening matchup between Boot and VG Anthrax. AOES are generally doing an okay job at sticking together, but Alpha Red have just been slightly too good for them across the board. And look at the nades, look at the damage being done. No damage taken by Alpha Red. They entirely shut down the round, and it's not like that was against a low buy. That was a full investment from AOES, and they just get crunched on Banana. The preemptive nades on Banana are placed there for a reason, and you can see exactly why those nades are often placed, because if the opponents try and rush towards you, they are going to have a tough task on their hands. Not a bad nade to the top of Banana. Ooh, 7 wants a bit of... Okay. Where did that nade go? Must have gone out of the window. Doesn't do any damage. Seven in the open of Pit. A bit of an off angle. Spams away while blinded. Lene brought the UMP into this round, and 1 or 2 kills have come into this one, but nothing else will be found. Alpha Red always comfortable in that one, and again, it's a 6-round win streak at this point. Not only that, but it has been much more of a team effort from Team Alpha Red. Olivia has been good with the AWP, gets a couple of openings for the team. Myrolls on Banana has been, for me, very impressive. I've really enjoyed the way he's played, not only in terms of picking up frags, but also just with the aggression he's showing down Banana. That's providing a lot for his team. And for what it's worth, Myrolls' aggression has been rewarded in the opening duels. He's currently got 3 of the opening kills in these first 10 or so rounds. and he's only died first once. So when you're playing as aggressive as he has been, and you're not dying too often early, then you're definitely providing a lot for your team. And again, Alpha Red, it's almost their default setup to go for this play, but I like it. They're happy leaving Myrolls alone on Banana. This time he's forced back by the nades, so he will call for the rotate over. There is some chatter going on right now between the two teams, but we will focus on the round at hand. AOES starting to move in towards Banana. Flashbang over the top, just to secure Banana control. Those steps should have been heard by Myrolls. That nade will not be felt by him, though. I thought that was dead on, but it must have gone a little too low. Times are ticking. 25 seconds. Look at the nades left for Alpha Red. This is a problem. First kill comes in. They realize it's a B play. The question is, what can Fox do on the hold? The smoke is here. Fox lining it up. Fox not going to do enough. The bomb will go down. 3 versus 3 retake attempt. 7 will smoke off Banana. Flashbang to follow. And AOES are running low on nades. That Molotov doesn't do anything. It lands in the smoke. They're sitting at the back of the site, but Alpha Red must realize that these are the positions that have to be played, and Neff goes forwards. Huge play from him. Pushes into CT, and Fox is left alone. He will go down. I think one of the Alpha Red players timed out in that round, sadly. So the 3v3 retake should have been a 4v3. Ended up not working out that way, though. And so the pause will come through. We have been having some internet issues throughout the start of the day. This is quite common in these Asian games, though, sadly. Seems like there's always some issues that arise. So I think while we wait for Alpha Red to get their 5th player, Olivia, back on the server, we will go to a quick break and be back with the rest of this first half shortly. There we go. Internet issues all sorted out. Olivia is back on the server. 8-4 scoreline for Alpha Red. If you have just joined us, we were just sorting out a technical issue that Olivia had to deal with, but now we are all good to go into round 13, where both teams have got full buys. So far, though, the gun rounds have been fairly heavily favoured for Team Alpha Red, although AOES have been putting up a bit of a fight. Alpha Red again fighting for Banana. Fox trying to find it, does get the reaction shot to land, but he realizes he's got to be careful because Nef's AWP is trying to find the trade. He gets back to the site safely, but the 4v4 should be better for AOES, especially as they are trying to fake towards B. This is interesting. Quite a few nades left for the Singaporean side. The bomb's going to go back towards mid, and with there only being 2 defenders on that A site, it's actually pretty easy to get up close without being spotted. You can see now Alpha Red are a bit scared that A site could be vulnerable. Fox will rotate off at just the wrong time. Olivia is left solo holding B with the AWP. Let's see if he gets smoked off. It seems likely, but no, it's a contact play. Olivia caught with a nade in his hands. Not what he wanted. The desperate spam on the cross will not do enough damage. And at a man disadvantage, Alpha Red could definitely call off this round. 3v4 retake on B is very unlikely to work. You can already see KNTZ has made the decision to save. The rest of the team will also make their minds up. They want nothing to do with this round. And unfortunately for Alpha Red, as much as the banana aggression has been successful, a 1-for-1 trade on Inferno, especially, isn't actually that great. And you can start to see why. You really need to have 5 alive a lot of the time to be able to cover every position. Otherwise, you're left rotating between those sites and sometimes not really knowing which site needs to have more players towards it. They started to feel like A was too vulnerable, so they rotate away from B. Olivia is left solo holding on towards that B site, and AOES capitalize. With the 3 guns being saved, Alpha Red will buy into this one. Myro's a little lucky to be alive there. Was almost completely oblivious to the fact that there could have been players looking his way. I think it's because the smoke was slightly off. He didn't realize that there would be that opportunity. Overall, though, the damage is fairly even on both teams. There was a nade in reply from Alpha Red, which evened that one up. AOES go back to their slow style in round 14. And Alpha Red have little information to work with here. Generally, they've been trying to get that info towards Banana. This time, without all that information in play, they've decided to call for an early rotate towards B, which is a slight risk, but it's a risk that could pay off if Olivia sticks around. But he's just rotated over towards the A site to his original position, so it's only the 2 CTs on the B hold. First kill found. Reverk instantly trades that one out. Aggression continues, but Nef just holds the long-range angle. And this is basically the exact same situation as the previous round, except this time Olivia is close by. Brings it into a 3-on-3. Gives them an opportunity on this retake, but Olivia goes down. CT is smoked off. Alpha Red continue to try this one. They continue to attempt to move forwards, but the time is starting to go against them, and Seven is just looking to see if he can save the AWP. Well, he will get away safely. The sniper carried over into the last round of the half, especially as he lands that shot. It's actually a player pushing from A long. Okay, 7 will be fine. The AWP is saved for the CTs, but the rest of the team, other than the 2 guns that were saved, will be struggling into the last round of the half. Only MP9s for the rest of the squad. Nades exchanged on Banana. Myrols has used all his utility, so he will be flashed forwards. MP9's pushed all the way down. Now, he could be mollied out of this position. He needs to be careful up close. Especially as Alpha Red weren't exactly quiet about allowing him to push down into that position. Smoke goes down. Archaic comes surprisingly close to connecting there. He was just holding with the AWP, but because it's the last round of the half, there are AKs at spawn, which he can go back for. Obviously, the rifle much more versatile than the sniper. And with 45 seconds left on the clock, in comes the aggression. Oh, Fox goes through the smoke. Fox! Oh my goodness, gets a double with the MP9, nearly the 3K. Lenny survived on just 5 points of health. He is left trying to clutch, but Alpha Red close out the half with a 9-6 scoreline. Oh, that MP9 spray down was exquisite. If he'd have got all 3, that would have been unreal, but great stuff from Alpha Red there at the half to take their 9th round over the line. And I think they'll be pretty happy with that. On their opponent's map pick, they could be on for a win here if they can keep this up. Shots exchanged. Nothing doing at the start of the round, although Olivia will be the first to take significant damage, down to 42 health. He has been buying the nades for the pistol, so needs to be careful that he doesn't lose those pieces of utility he has at his disposal. AOES in a really passive hold on their CT pistol round will be forced into action shortly. Flash goes over, smoke to follow, and here we go. Myrols gets up close, damage done, but he claims the opening kill onto the A site. Bomb is being planted, and Neff is just sitting in the pit. They know he is there, but they're going to rush towards him. Neff about to be hunted down. He will fall. Oh, there we go. Myrols pops up with his 2nd on the round. Lenny is stuck behind the smoke. This is the pistol round going against them. And the young Singaporean side are in some trouble now. It was looking okay for them earlier on. But again, this is their own map pick. And at this point, it seems likely that Alpha Red will come to quite a comfortable lead thanks to this pistol round win. I think save call in this round 17 will be the best approach for AOES. They want to get that full buy as soon as possible, especially with this being their own map pick. They'll be confident that their CT setup is strong, but unfortunately that's kind of at the cost of being unlikely to do anything in this one. Push down mid has been spotted. The MAC-10's not exactly the best at range, but KNTZ's got up close. The Zeus misses, and there we go. Clean up comes through. Alpha Red take the 11-6 lead. And at this point, it kind of feels like AOES need to get this round win. They will be buying up, although the nades are already looking a little lackluster. AOES have actually prioritized the helmets over the nades because of those Mach 10s which have been carried over, which is understandable, but it's still a little frustrating for them because it means their utility is really poor into this one. It will make the Mach 10s much, much weaker though, and the quick B play about to come in. Archaic tries to find the opening. Players continue to push forwards, and Archaic will get one kill, but he actually falls in the flames. Push comes in, Neff finds one through the smoke. The man at the back of the site doesn't get anything done, and Myrolls will win that duel into a 3 versus 2. Guns can be recovered, bomb can go down safely, or Neff could be in trouble. Myrolls doing even more damage will eventually stick the bomb plant. And AOES don't have too much they can do about this one. The 2v3 retake is unlikely. 2v2, slightly more doable. Myrolls in on the angle, but it's Olivia who will mow them down and give Alpha Red their 12-6 lead. And at this point, the team from Thailand are looking really good in this series. They've got a 6-round lead on their opponent's map pick. And unfortunately for AOES, this is just starting to fall apart for them. ANTZ dishing out some early damage. Ooh, nice shot from Lenny. Removes KNTZ from the round. That's going to slow down the T side slightly. They don't want to risk losing any of their guns. They want to wait to see if any CT aggression will come through. That doesn't seem likely though. With a little over a minute left on the clock, the Pistols will hold back on these close range angles, continue to hold the crossfires. And this crossfire here is not easy to counter with nades. You would need a really good flashbang or a Molotov. And Myrolls has deployed that molly early. In comes the push. 3 stacked towards B, but 2 of them are stuck behind the smoke. Lenny finds a kill towards mid, so the bomb will be planted. 3v4. The AK's doing a bit more damage. 7 actually got that kill through the smoke. Rettler will recover the AK, but they are so far from the site. I think it's likely that the save call will be made momentarily. Archaic only has the Desert Eagle, so he's just sticking around, looking to do some parting damage. Won't happen for him. Not a bad nade. Comes close to dealing with Fox, but the round win will be secured. The question is, how will these fights go at the end? 7 trades it out. They will run into CT. I think Fox is okay. No, he dies to the bomb. I thought he was just far enough. But it's only the 1 AK saved for Alpha Red. So at least some damage done by AOES. But at the same time, they've got to start winning rounds if they want that to be relevant. Well, it looks like Olivia is having some technical problems again over on the Alpha Red side of things, so we will go to another quick break. Hopefully it won't be too long until we're back into this one. Make sure to stick with us. Alpha Red with a 13-6 lead, and we'll be back with round number 20 as soon as Olivia is with us. Olivia is back on the server with a 13-6 lead for him and his team. If you've just joined us, Alpha Red looking great on their opponent's map pick of all things. Not a great start to this round for Olivia, though. He takes quite a lot of damage from the early nades down Banana. 7 will also be chunked down to 63 points of health, so some good early utility from AOES. Retler up on the boosted position. Not a bad angle to be playing from, especially as he's got the support of the players. Fox isn't aware, but he gets the kill anyway. Flash assist comes into play. Lenny trying to hunt this one down, but Fox finds his second on the round. And it's Alpha Red again gaining the early advantage on the trades. They will start to move in towards A long. And look at how, well, passive the CT defense is. Smoke goes down. Archaic nearly gets one, but that means it's all on Neff on the site. Nice shot onto the first. Looking for more, but he goes down. Archaic doesn't have the angle to work with, or does he? The bomb gets dropped into a 2 versus 2. Archaic drops the flashbang for another frag, and it's all up to 7 on the site. Flash goes in. 7 about to pop up. Gets the insta-kill. 7 looking for more. 1v1 about to come into play, and it's 7 who comes out on top. Alpha Red just continue to win out on this T side. And I think that one might just be the knife in the heart of the AOES team. It looks like the Singaporeans were about to get their first CT round win, and 7 snatches it away from them. Again, Alpha Red, oh my god, KNTZ just gets the 2 kills. Yeah, Olivia with the follow-up. Like I was saying, I think that last round was the real kicker. The real salt in the wounds, if you like. I was about to point out, though, that Alpha Red are our invited team, but we didn't maybe expect this one to be quite so one-sided. AOES are a team that have competed in the past. These two actually played a best of 3 against each other just a few months ago, and while it was 2-0 for Alpha Red, both the maps ended pretty close. This time, though, things seem different, as Alpha Red are about to get their 15th round win, unless Archaic can stop them. Doesn't seem likely, though. He's nowhere near the bomb. Nowhere near in position to win the round. It is going to be 15-6. And it's almost inevitable that AOES will be heading into their opponent's pick of Train 1 map down, which is always a scary prospect. Archaic will hold on to the AK. Alpha Red will be 1 round away from victory in what has been a really impressive T side from them, especially. You know, that first half was pretty back and forth. Again, AOES looks like they were hanging in there, and then Alpha Red just kind of ran away with it as the game went on. Really firing on all cylinders now. Nice nades down Banana. That utility damage has been pretty good for AOES in this second half, at least. Which is pretty standard for Inferno. Those nades are normally going to be pretty relevant, pretty impactful on a map that has quite a few tight choke points. Ooh, team flash, I think, on towards Fox. He's a little lucky to get away with his life there. Survives on 14 health, and oh man, Lenny just peeks in towards mid at the right time. ANTZ holding towards apartments, but he will be dealt with. And they'll try and move towards the site. Rettler's in behind. Rettler will find one. It's up to Olivia to find 3 of his own. SG in hand, turns around. Oh man, this could be doable. They're giving him 1v1s. At this point, AOES have to play together, but Rettler's alone. Oh my goodness, Olivia knows. Pre-fire comes through, and Archaic is left in the 1v1. I said that Olivia is statistically the best player for this team. That's why you should not be giving him any chances in this clutch situation. But look at how well Olivia has read this. He's going to run right over towards B. 10 seconds left. He's got time to get the bomb down. There's even a gap in the CT smoke if he wants to use it. Oh, he might, you know. Okay, decides to play it safe. Archaic has no nades. It's all about the prediction. Where could Olivia be? The answer is basically anywhere. Olivia continues to hold at the back of the site. Archaic clearing corners. He doesn't know where Olivia is in the back lines. It's Olivia closing it out in emphatic fashion with a 1 versus 3. Alpha Red take a 16-6 victory on the first map. And considering we've got their own map pick of Train next, I'm sure they will be fancying their chances when we come back with the second map after the break.
At GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.